All right, good morning, y'all. We are back out here. We're in a spot that we have fished before, but what I wanted to do is I want to get, like, again, more into the details of what I'm looking for when I'm fishing an area. And so the best way to do it is to start off in a place that I really know pretty well, but I'm going to do something a little bit different on this spot because I think that I can conjure up some more bites. But I'm targeting structure, and I'll show you because we're getting ready to come up on some structure now. If I can get the boat straight, it'll look a lot better, but that's all structure right there that I've caught fish off of. All that right there, structure, and that structure. But we're gonna go up just a little bit. You can see I've already got it all marked. I've got everything marked still. But we are going to go up a little bit further, about right there. I think that's what we're gonna do. And I wanna go ahead and get this trolling motor put down. So that way, hang on just a second. Okay, so I got the trolling motor put down. I'm gonna get everything set up, get some baits cut up. I don't know how strong this current is, but it's, let me see, where are we at? Yeah, we're good. So once I get all the rods out and I get everything set up, I'll go a little bit more into what I'm gonna try to do. If we can keep this trash out from our lines, we should be all right. But we got these, then had two barges come through here, and well, they just kick up a bunch of, they knock off all that trash that's on the bank. So the plan is we're going to throw out a couple rods for anchoring, but then I'm going to do a little something extra to see if I can't pull up a fish. But we'll see what this current allows us to do because it's rolling pretty good. But let me get set up and I'll explain a little bit more. All right, y'all, we just now got set up. It's we've got quite a bit of current, but if there's a best case scenario when fishing high water conditions, is having the water stabilize somewhere. So about the last three or 4 days, we have had the same current, we have had the same water level, right? So like I've said before in previous videos, when it all happens at once, these fish kind of go into a little bit of a shock. They really don't feel, you know, comfortable, so they get to where they're comfortable, then they typically don't bite. They get lockjaw for a while. But like I said, we've had about 3 or 4 days where this current and this water level has been stable. It's still pretty swift current, but you know, that don't really mean nothing. I got a log bouncing down the bottom of the boat. See where it's gonna pop at it, it's gonna hit my line. Well, yeah, it may, it may get both of them. I know I can fix this one. I can definitely fix that one. There we go. Yeah, so I tried this about, I don't know, almost a week ago now, but it was so rough out here. I mean, there was so much trash. You know, I couldn't even run, you know, or I mean, best case I could do was idle. But it would have took me a while to get here. But anyway, if you remember my last fishing video, this is the stretch that we were fishing isolated structure on, which the big tree I was talking about is up a little bit further, but I figured the heck with it, I'm gonna start where we started last time, because what I want to do different this time is I want to actually walk a bait back. Okay, so where I'm positioned, I've got these rods, they're kind of, if you could think about the structures about dead center of the boat, I've got these rods kind of right off to the side, each side of it. But the motor, in a sense, is directly in line with that structure that's back there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk a bait back. And I'll show you, you know, it's just a, you know, bumping rig, but this is a different type of rig that old Spencer from River Certified showed me. Because if you can see that, run a short line for your weight, but a long leader line for your hook. And see, I would do the opposite most time out here, is I'd run a long weight line and then a short leader line just to keep everything off the bottom. But the day that me and him went out fishing, this is how he was set up, and I was set up with my, you know, the opposite of this. And he flat smoked me. He caught way more fish than I did, and I only had a few little bites. So I haven't caught a fish doing this yet, but in my mind, what I'm thinking is that if we're kind of covering the outside of the structure and I walk one back to the center of that structure, maybe into the structure, which I'll probably lose some rigs today, but that's okay. That maybe I get that, you know, because this current and stuff, maybe them fish are just pinned down, don't want to move a whole lot. We may get a few that move around, but I think if I walk it back to them, put it right in their face, you know, they may not have a choice but to bite. So we're gonna give that a shot. Hopefully that all works out. All right, we're gonna move up just a little bit because we may have to go on the other side. This may be too much current for these fish. I wouldn't imagine it is, but we're gonna move up just a little bit. There's a fish, there's a fish, there's a fish. There he is. Oh yeah. I like the little slow takedowns like that. And we've got a lot of current, so I don't expect a whole lot. But we have got a lot of current, which makes it a lot of fun, even on them smaller fish. But he was still laying down there though. I think he may be tangled up in this one. No? Well, they just keep that old head down in this current. Oh, they are so much fun in this current. He's keeping his old head down. Like I said, the way he's rolling, I don't think he's a big one, but you just never know. Yeah, because he ain't pulling much drag. He's just keeping that old head down. But I love the way they take it down like that. Nice and slow. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Man, I'll tell you what, these fish in this current, it'll give you a workout for sure. No, don't go up, don't go up, don't go up. You're gonna get right up in that line. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, now he wants to take drag. I think now he figured out he was hooked. Oh, this is so much fun. So much fun. God, quit doing that. Just get flashbacks when I was using them other hooks. Man, it pulled them hooks out every single time they get to doing that. Oh, come on, buddy. See the bubbles back there. I'm gonna get you guys turned so you can see this just a little bit better. Oop, oop. Golly, about fell in. Standing on one leg and fish pulling the other direction. You don't want to do that too often. Heck yeah. So it tells me we just gotta kind of just work the area because they ain't gonna move a whole lot. Not in this current anyway. He's not that big of a fish. He just got all this current working with him. What he's got. He's not a big one. It's not a bad one. Come on up here, buddy. Come on up here. I'll have to net him for sure. Come on, buddy. Oh no, it was that stick. Let me get my net. He's a big old male is what he is. All right, let's see if we can net this fish in this current. Come on, buddy. Yeah, he's not a bad one for sure. Come on, buddy. All right. Well, I had that battery die, but that's okay. That's all right. Like I said, he's not a big fish, but he's a good one. He is definitely a good skunk buster. That's a fact. So, like I said, that tells me these fish are still on this structure. I mean, just he's a big-headed male is what he is. I mean, just look at where that. I'm going to show you this because okay, so you see how big that tooth patch is, right? You see where that hook is, and it penetrated the other side right there. I mean, I like I said, I can't say enough good stuff about these hooks. That's a wide tooth patch on this male, and it got him right behind everything. Dog. Oh, look at it. Oh, yeah. Oh, easy, easy, easy. Look at this here fish. Oh, big wide head on him. All right, let me get a picture of him. All right, this is a skunk buster. I can't wait to see what else is next. All right, let's get him going. Thank you, sir. Heck yeah, nice fish. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, big old male, big old headed male is what he is. There you go. Yeah, like I said, if that's the skunk buster, I can't wait to see what's in store for the rest of the day. Heck yeah. Yeah, like I said, I may have to abandon this. Somehow it got wrapped around it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to abandon this. This is not working out. Like I said, the last couple spots I fished with this, it was just getting hung up, which I got it. That's par for the course, but let me just concentrate on what I got out there. I'll put this up. Well, it done got warm. All right, let's move on up. See if we can't set up on a different spot. All right, we are going to move up and try to find that big tree. We'll set up on that big tree real quick, and then what we'll do is we're going to end up going around the bend here and try to find us some slack water, or slacker water. I think it's still going to be current, but I just don't know if there may be just too much current right here, considering they've got places that are not in the current. So we're going to give that a shot. Well, but I do want to hit that tree, like I said. So we'll ease on up and try to find that big tree, and because see, that'll just create you know, a pretty good current break, you know, next to it. So maybe we'll get lucky, but it's just too much current right here. My old trolling motor's acting a fool because it's trying to keep us in the spot, but it just goes left and right all the time. I don't know why it does that. The whole reason, you know, I bought the heading sensor and stuff like that to keep that from happening, but apparently that wasn't the issue. All right, we gotta go find us some slacker water. That old trolling motor's getting super annoying. God, it's getting annoying. Trying to hold us in this fast current. And I don't want to put the anchor out. I just got to go find us some slacker water. We're going to go around that bend there. I don't even think we could even hit that tree today because of this current. So we are going to go around the corner. Got to see what we can't find. All right, y'all, I just got set up in this spot. Just got set. I got all the lines out. And then I had this massive takedown. And the battery died. But anyway, I was able to get him out of all them other lines, but I ain't been here. Lines ain't been in the water 2 minutes. Ain't been in the water 2 minutes. And this was a massive takedown. One of them ones where he just hits it and he just instantly starts peeling drag. I'll explain the spot here in a minute. It's a blue. It's a good one too. Get him out of these lines. I'll explain this spot here in just a second. Let me keep him out of these lines here. Actually, I think that's a flathead, to be honest with you. Oh God, he's dogging now. He's dogging now. Let me get you guys turned. I'm so sorry about that takedown, but like I said, I didn't even have time to turn the camera back on. And then when I tried to turn the camera back on when he bit, the dang battery was dead. This might be a flathead. Whew, boy. Man, you want to talk about, oh, get out from underneath that boat. It is a flathead. Holy cow, y'all. Holy cow. Let me get my net. That's a nice flathead. That is a nice flathead. Come on, buddy. Come on, we got to get out of there. I mean, a nice flathead. Come here. Come here. There you go. Oh my God. Come here, buddy. Oh my God. I mean, a nice flathead. I must have just dropped it right in front of his face. Oh yeah, it's a good one there, boys. That's a good one there. Whew. Heck yeah. Oh, man, I tell you what, I was like, well, let me get this camera turned back on. About the time I hear drag just screaming off my reel. Oh my God. Oh, this is so awesome. All right, let me get this out of your way. But like I said, let me get all this. We'll get this fish tended to, and I'll explain this area, why I chose it. Because it's been pretty tough picking the other spots we've been to. And he was just down there chilling. Oh God, look at the size of this flathead, y'all. Oh, let me get the camera turned. Oh, let me get the camera turned. Oh, look at the size of this flathead. Look at the head on that dude. Like I said, I had just got the lines in the water. Let me get a picture of him. All right, okay, oh, look at this. One more good look at this dude. Look at this dude here. My Lord. He's 30 pounds. He's mid-30s. Thank you, sir. Golly. Heck yeah, y'all. Man, I'll tell you what. We weren't sitting here, like I said, I don't think I had the last rod in for 1 single minute, because I had just turned around to try to turn the camera back on. And all I could hear was just that, that line coming off the reel. All right, so let me show you. So, all right, so you can see where we're at. Now, where we were was, go back down here. No, wait, I take that back. Come on now, there we go. Okay, so we were fishing right here, but that current is just ripping through here right now. Like I said, I think they then started releasing more water, so it was real hard to fish. 14 ounces, I could barely get the hold on the bottom. So what I done is I just come around this point here. Come on now. I just come around this point where now I'm in slack water, but I'm casting out here to this 40 foot all the way up to, I guess that's probably about 10, 15 foot up there. Because I got them spread out, but this is kind of more or less what I'm fishing all the way down. It still kind of edges this big hole here, right here in the center of the channel, because the current is way over here now. So I should be able to fish this pretty regularly. Of course, I did scan all this and I didn't see nothing. Of course, like I said, with the graphs that I got, if they're dead on the bottom, I'm not going to see them anyway. So, but it doesn't keep me from fishing it, because I do see bait. I see more bait here than I did, like I said, around the point there. So what we'll do is we'll just kind of sit here. This is a spot where you kind of just want to sit here for about an hour, maybe rebait, or maybe shift down a little bit more, maybe move out just a little bit. But either way, because it was 40 something feet coming up, and right here where I'm at, I'm kind of midways to where it's coming up to about, I think I'm sitting 22 foot. That's where I'm sitting. So I do got some lines casted further out and to the left and further out back behind us. And then I've got these ones over here kind of close, but they're up a little bit shallow. But seeing that flathead really, really lifts my spirits today for sure. Like I said, I don't care if I don't catch a single fish the rest of the day. That old flathead, man, I'll tell you what, they've been tough for me to catch this past year. And I hope this means that, I don't know, maybe I have better luck with them this year. I don't know, but that was awesome. Sit back, not even have the lines out, not even 1 full minute. Then then like I said, I was turn the camera back on, and you could hear that line just crinkling off the reel as he was peeling drag. But like I said, I had to hit him in the head with that bait. But either way, I don't care. Okay, yeah, let's move on down. We'll just slide back some. I think that's what we'll do. I know I've got a bunch of trash in these lines here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Got a bunch of trash in these lines. Oop, already. Like I said, oh my God, already. All right, that one was in the water 2 minutes. That one was in the water 2 minutes. I couldn't even get all the rods out. Couldn't even get all the rods out. What is this? this? Is he a flathead or is he a blue? God, doggies. These things are strong, boy, in this current. They are strong in this current. All right, this rod was in the water 2 minutes. God, he's just dogging me. I like it when they do that. Oh, he's trying to go upriver. Don't do that, don't do that. Oh, nice blue. Another nice blue. Heck yeah. Oh. Too much line. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. There we go. Heck yeah. That took 2 minutes. All right, let me get this rod out. Okay. Heck yeah, right in the corner of the mouth. That fresh head still. This is awesome. Oh yeah. Yeah, look at that dude. Look at that dude there. Heck yeah. You get a picture. All right, come on, buddy. I surely do appreciate that. I really do. You didn't make me wait long, and I appreciate that. There you go. All right. Well, that was quick. I like quick action. All right, let's slide back. That's a fish. Yeah, that's a fish. I can't tell if it was because the boat was spinning or what. He's a decent one. He's a decent one. Oh yeah, he's a good one there, boys. Now if he just stayed pinned, I wasn't too happy about how he got hooked. Yeah, that's a decent one there. Let me get you all turned. Yeah, that's a decent one. Well, that tells me that these fish have absolutely zero desire to move today. All right, so that took 5 minutes to get hooked up with this fish. Like it's just off the backside of a point here, underwater point. He's just dead weight. Man, it'd be cool if it's another flathead though. The boat was moving, and I just seen it slowly start loading up. I was like, God, that's got to be a fish. Oh, there he goes. It's got to be a flathead. Yeah, that took 5 minutes. We were here 5 minutes before we hooked up this fish. Yep, there he goes. Now he realizes he's hooked. Hey, don't go into the boat. God, dog. Don't do that. Now he's acting like a blue. God, dog. He'd come out of probably 15 foot of water. Don't do that, don't do that. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? No, where are you going? Don't go that way. Come back over here. Come back over here, buddy. Oh, God. Oh. Come back over here. Come back over here. Yeah, come back over here. Oh, it's a big blue. It's a big blue. Nice blue. Yeah, that tells me that these fish have zero desire to move around today. I'm just putting it right in front of their faces. But like I said, those are all, everywhere we went today has been high percentage areas. On a day like today, God, would you stop? I could see that hook. Quit doing that. Oh no, you're hooked good. I'm sorry. Go ahead, flop around if you want to. Come on, buddy. That's a good one there. Best one of the day. Well, I don't know. He's in close competition with that flathead we had earlier. Oh, God. Oh, man, I tell you what, in this current, these fish are just something else. They are something else. All right, let me get him. Oh, yeah, that's a good fish there, boys. Oh, yeah, it's a good one. Oh, yeah. I tell you. Yeah, he was perfect. I mean, look at that. This fish has actually got shoulders, y'all. He literally has shoulders. That's how fat he is. All right, let me get him unhooked. Yeah, you weren't going nowhere, buddy. Okay. Yeah, I seen that rod just slowly start loading up, but I couldn't tell if it was a boat moving or if it was a fish, but turns out it's a fish. Well, you are definitely glove worthy, buddy. Oh, this is so awesome. All right, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Yeah, hang on. Hang on. Let me get you here. Let me get you. Oh, yeah. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Look at that head on him. Heck yeah. All right, let me get a picture of him. Let him go. Right back. All right, come on, buddy. All right. This fish close to 50 pounds, y'all. He's close to 50 pounds. Look at that. Heck yeah. Last spot of the day. Oh, you can't ask for no better than that. There you go, buddy. Yes, sir. Oh, you can't ask for no better than that. Last spot of the day. Oh, yeah. Oh. Heck yeah. Well, I'm so happy to get on this bite. But like I said, the conditions that make a lot of this possible is that they are still terrible. I mean, water's still high, river's still ripping pretty good, but it's been consistent. The conditions have been consistent the last 3 to 4 days. So these fish get a little used to it, whatever, but just hopping from spot to spot like that and catch 1 or 2 fish, or have 1 or 2 bites, that tells me these fish have zero desire to move. I'm just fortunate enough that I guess I'm just putting it right in their face or real close to them, that they have no desire to travel. But that fish come on the shallow side of where I said that little, it's like a little trough that comes up for this point that we're sitting on, and he was right there, which makes sense. I mean, you know, like I said, the bait's been cruising up and down the bank, so we are getting, you know, it's about 1:30, so we're kind of getting later in the day, I guess. But let me show you, I'll show you the spot real quick before this battery dies. But you can see where we're at. So the boat's sitting here. I had that rod probably, let me mark it, probably about right there. And I'm just kind of spread out right through this little, what I call ditch, saddle, trough, you know, kind of whatever you want to call it. But that's where, you know, I just got them fanned out right through here. Now I was really expecting one to come off the deeper rods, but that's okay. I'll take an almost 50-pounder off a shallow rod any day. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and close this one out. Man, it was a good day, really good day, all things considering. Like, you know, like I said earlier, I mean, we got this current ripping right over here. We've got a bunch of trash that's, you know, leaves and stuff that's kind of just floating around these slack water areas, and that's fine. That's where the fish were. I tried to force all that bite around the point there on that, because what I wanted to end up doing is going to that big tree, but there was just no possible way to actually fish it because that current was just moving so fast. Now once it calms down some, I'm definitely going to revisit that, because I still have yet to put the time in that tree that I want to. But yeah, the way we were catching fish today, and this kind of goes along with what I've been doing the last couple of videos. Okay, so the way everything is, and there's a lot of debris floating underneath the surface, right? So you could tell that when I was bringing in my lines and I had a bunch of trash on them. So the fish don't want to move. For some reason, they just don't want to move in that. So you find yourself, like exactly what I've been doing, is just move a little bit, move to the fish, because they're not going to move to you. Now, once all this cleans up and stuff like that, you can pick a pretty good spot and probably just sit there, and you know, fish will come to you. But again, you know, it goes back to what I've said, what I've learned from the last couple of years of, you know, dragging baits, is that you don't have to go far, and we didn't. Now, from this spot to the last spot, we did go a pretty good ways, because it comes up on a big flat that was nothing on it. It was actually pretty shallow, but I wanted to fish this point. So, but before that, we only moved, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50 yards. I mean, that was it. You know, just to kind of keep these baits in front of these fish, and that's all we were doing. We're gonna get on that old walking the bait back bite. We're gonna get on that. I did it one time. Did it the other day, as a matter of fact, but it didn't turn out any good. I did catch one doing it, and it's just so much fun, you know. But I'm gonna still work on that. I'm still gonna give it a try. I'll give it a good go, you know, some point throughout the day, and then, you know, obviously if it's not working, then I'll you know, put the rod up. But we're gonna get on a bite doing that one day. That's gonna be so fun. That's really is gonna be so fun. But yeah, like I said, we did good today. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with the fish we caught today. The bite wasn't on fire by no means, but the fish we caught today were good ones, every single one of them. So I'm hoping, we got CatCon coming up, so I probably won't get another video out till I get back from that. But yeah, a lot of fun, a lot of fun. So it just, like I said, just goes to show you, all you really got to do is, if you're in a good area, if you know it's a good area, which I didn't really know this was a good area. I fished it before, but I never really did that good out of this area. It's just move around, just move, you know, 10, 15, 20 feet, you know, or yards, whatever, and just put yourself in front of them fish, because that's what I've had to do all day. I just had to move to the fish, and picking an area or stretch, and then just kind of, what old Steve Douglas used to say, he would bound down, right? Well, I would bound down 25 to 30 yards, and that's it. And some spots I'd get bit, some spots I'd catch a fish, or, you know, have two fish, which I really wish I'd have caught that one that hit that one up there, but that's all right. You know, like I said, you're never going to get 100% I don't care what hook you're using. So, well, I appreciate you guys coming along with this one. I really do. This is my first official video with me doing this full time. So it's kind of neat, kind of like, you know, puts that mark on the calendar and for the foreseeable future. So I really appreciate y'all support and coming along with this one. So with all that being said, I appreciate you watching this one, and I'll catch you in the next one.